For all my team coins, packs, and bets, check out footgalaxy.com. Link is in the description below. Use the discount code NEPO at checkout.
What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to Beast FC, the BPL edition. Basically guys, on Foothead there is a beast rating for the players. I have gone and got the best non-rare beasts in FIFA 16 Ultimate Team in the BPL. I'm going to play 5 games with them. I'm going to do basically a squad builder on them and see how they play and see if the beast rating is true to form. If you want to drop a thumbs up on the video, that'd be awesome. If you want to check out Nepo Designs, link is in the description below. And if you want to see me do this with other leagues, then just put in the comment section which league you want me to do next. I could do either leagues, I could do nations, I can even do like the lower leagues if you really wanted to see that sort of stuff. But for today, this is the team guys. So we've got Shane Long and Cameron Jerome up front. We've got Van Ginkel in at cam. We've got Moses and Odem Wingy on the wings. We've got Emre Can at CDM. We've got Olsen, Funes Mori, Yo, what's this guy's name? Benaluan. What a great name. What a great name. And Ward in at right back. And then in goal we've got Ospina. And then on the bench, I've filled the bench up with non-rares. I don't know if they're necessarily high beast ratings. The reason why I did it is because sometimes you do need to make subs in FIFA 16 especially. And I didn't want to put like rares and Ronaldos and stuff on the bench because that's not what this is about. This is about the non-rare team. So we're going to play 5 games with this team. I'm going to let you know how it plays, the wins I get, who's good, who's bad, what's good, what's bad, and if Beast FC is actually worth it. Although you could pick this team up for like 5,000 coins, so it's definitely worth it. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay guys, as we go into the gameplay, as per usual, I'll show you the teams I come up against and the goals that I score. Now, this team, guys, it's probably worth, by the way, I've got the team here on my left, so that's why I keep looking over here. It's cheap. It's super fucking cheap. You're probably going to pay a maximum of like 600 to 700 coins per player. Maybe after this video the player prices of some of them might go up a little bit, but don't worry guys, they're solo rated and so common that you will most definitely be able to get them for cheap in another day or two, or even pretty much instantly. Like they're just so cheap because they're so common. The highest rated player in the team is the goalkeeper Ospina at 78. Everybody else is 76 or 75. There's only 2 76s and that's the fullbacks, and then Moses as well, sorry, 76, and then there's 7 players rated 75. So this team is like low rated and it should play bad. I was both impressed and unimpressed with this team. What I found impressive was the fact that for players rated so low and for a team that's not built around pace, it's built around literally the beast rating in Foothead. I don't know how they derive their beast rating, but it's built around the beast rating. It was so good to play with in certain aspects. Like defending was nice, the 2 centre backs were good, the 2 full backs were okay, nothing spectacular. Like none of the defence really stood out. I didn't sit there and think, my god, this guy just makes interceptions constantly. So the defence was like unnoticeable, which in a way is okay. I conceded a few shaky goals. There's a few times like the centre backs would just fall over, a bit weak perhaps. Just not doing what your standard kind of 80+ rated shiny gold would do. An absolute banger there from Cameron Jerome as well. But I can't complain about the defence. The defence was decent enough. The CDM Emre Can was good. I didn't really notice him as well, and that's kind of a good thing for the CDM. However, I've been playing 4-1-2-1-2 a lot, and my CDM typically gets involved a lot. Like I've been playing Modric at CDM or Vidal at CDM, and I noticed them a lot. I didn't really notice Emre Can too much, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Of the 4 games that I played, guys, I did win 4 and I lost 1, and the one that I lost is the one that you're watching. We went into extra time. He had such a good squad. I managed to get a penalty in the 95th minute, and I thought, yes, I'm going to win a game here that is so tough against a really good team. Unfortunately, he saved the penalty, and then in the 120th minute, Antoine Griezmann absolutely destroys my defence and my goalkeeper and made it 2-1. So quite a disappointing loss, but against such a great team, I wasn't really too unimpressed. I was happy, you know, even though I lost, I was kind of still like proud of the fact that it was only 2-1 against a very good opponent with a very good team. Odem Wingy and Moses were fantastic. Moses, the only 4-star skiller in the team, is a huge issue for me. I'm a big fan of skill moves, and the fact that none of my strikers, my cam or my right mid, have more than 3-star skill moves was massively disappointing, and definitely impacted the way I played and kind of forced me to play a certain way. And that's why I don't like this team. It's because although the players are good enough in their own right, I felt like the team was lacking something. Like another 1 or 2 4-star skillers would have been great, and maybe a winger with obscene pace would have been great, because whilst I don't believe pace is the most important thing this year, I still do believe that the fullbacks and the wingers are very pace reliant if you understand how to use and abuse the no-touch dribbling and the L2 R2 skill dribble. If you know how to abuse those, which I've learned very well very quickly on, pace is very, very important. The only pacey players in the team were Jerome and Long has what, 84 pace, I do believe, and Jerome 86 pace. So even then, 86 pace being the fastest player on the team isn't exactly spectacular, coupled with the fact that they don't have skill moves and don't have weak foots and don't have like any certain aspect about them where you're like, this is why I've got him up front. That's what disappoints me about this whole team. I feel like if you had this team as a starting point, it would be great. This team, 8 to 10k, no problem at all. You could easily win games in divisions, you could easily win games in cups, no problem at all. However, I would suggest improving this team relatively quickly for upgrades that are going to really help. You know, even on the left-hand side, even though he's got less pace than Moses, someone like Arnautovic will be crazy good. 4-star, 4-star, really well-rounded stats. Not the fastest of players, but he'll do really good for you. But saying that, players like Moses were really good. Odin Wingy score a banger. There's Moses with a banger. Cameron Jerome scores a banger. Jerome actually gets a lot of penalties in this this team as well. But what I loved about this team is that because you was forced to play a certain way, everyone got involved. You see goals from Jerome, Long, Van Ginkel, Odin Wingy, and Moses. And you see assists from everyone pretty much as well. I think only the 2 centre-backs didn't get an assist, and the goalkeeper, of course. And with that in mind, like I say, for a starter squad, like this is Beast FC. These players' Beast ratings are 88s, 89s, 85s. But I don't necessarily believe those are the sort of ratings they really represent, just because they lack a lot of things that win you games in FIFA. And by that I mean an incredible free kick taker. I didn't have one. An incredible set piece taker, even in general for corners and free kicks and stuff. I didn't have one. Somebody who's just going to be an absolute monster in the box. I didn't have one. You know, someone like Van Persie or Giroud, someone that's just going to be so clinical and can win headers, Lukaku's, things like that. You didn't have one. 4-star and 5-star skill moves. We had one player. Like, in a defensive sense, the team was strong. It was compact. It was good. The defense, there's absolutely no problems with. In an offensive sense, the team was just lacking creativity. It really did force me to play a certain way, and if anybody that I played against figured out exactly the fact that I have to just pass, and then hopefully break through, they would have easily been able to defend, because they could have just dropped deep and deep and deep, and eventually I would have had a chance that I wouldn't have been able to score. But because people are new to this game and they don't understand the players they're coming up against, there was games where, you know, even though I didn't have skill moves to use, people would still, like, high pressure you, press in, easy 1-2s, easy triangle passes around them, and that's what made me win games with this team. The fact that it was just relatively easy to get through absolutely everything. So the team in general, as I said, it played well. I won 4 out of 5 games. I was 2-0 down in this game, and it was an absolutely incredible scene of events that got me back involved. Van Ginkel there plays it through to Jerome, Jerome to Shane Long, near post shot OP. You saw, I think that's the 3rd goal with Long that I scored exactly like that, smashing it in at the near post. And then in the 90th minute, this guy's got an attack, and I'm thinking, fuck, I have lost another game, 3 wins, 2 losses. Maybe this team isn't Beast FC after all. Shane Long, I can't believe the final whistle didn't go, and probably deserved to go. And if I was a person that was 2-1 up in a tight, tough game, I would have just held the ball down the other end. There's no point losing a game or drawing a game or making it more difficult for you just because you're too proud to pass it around the defense or hold it in the corner. FIFA's about winning games, and this guy couldn't do that, and I scored a great goal with Moses. Again, the reason why I scored that goal was because Moses 4-star skill moves, and that's why, I feel like this team lacks a little bit, because it's the 4-star skills of Moses that got me into many very good positions offensively and actually created me goals in the end. And Moses got really lucky in the box there to get the ball bounced back to him, but he did get the ball back, made it 4-2, and then 3-2, and then just before the half-time whistle of extra time, Cameron Jerome plays it up to Long back into Jerome. I did end up scoring from this play, and the guy didn't rage quit, but he stopped playing after this goal went in. Really lucky to get the rebound here. Long with the shot, it falls to Van Ginkel, and bang, 4-2 is there. So I'm going to show you the stats of the team now, guys. I actually love this implementation from FIFA right now. You can go and look at the player stats of the teams. Of course, everyone played 5 games. 6 goals from Jerome, 5 goals from Long, 3 from Moses, 2 from Van Ginkel, and 1 from Odemwingie. That's crazy good stats for all the players there. And then the assists as well, 4 from Cameron Jerome, 3 from Moses, 3 from Van Ginkel, 1 from Ward, Chan, Long, it goes on. Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.